Yeah, looking good. I'm gonna change my shirt too. But right now, I'm just getting my table set up so I can make this Lego plum blossom. And the theme of today's stream is that your time matters, you matter. So make some time to do some positive and creative things for yourself instead of just the routine watch TV, rest, sit down, do nothing. You know what I mean? Just instead of like entertaining yourself, or at least stream yourself doing something fun. I don't know. You know what I mean? If you want to stream, I mean, do to each his own. Do whatever makes you happy, really. And for me, this is one of them. So I like to prioritize making time for my streams because I want to see more of a catalog of my own videos online. So that's just a personal thing. But I know we all have personal things that we would like to really just get on with, but because of life and all that, I know how it is to get caught up and you know the positive and creative things that you want to do kind of take a back seat to life. And just make time for yourself, yo. I'm just saying this because I personally, this is something I've faced my entire life. Being a perfectly responsible human being, but not making time for the cool and fun and creative projects that I know that I want to do and that I have ongoing. Even if you might have taken a break off of it, just remember to get back to it. And it's never too late to get back to a project or something that you know that you haven't been on in a while, but you know that you love. Like, for example, I was playing some guitar today. I was practicing because I haven't practiced in forever. I used to play a lot, and once school and work it happened, I really stopped. But I've been picking it up lately. I noticed that all my creative things that I really loved took a backseat to school and life and all that, and it's almost like rejuvenating. It's like a renaissance, picking these things back up and making the time for them. Make the time for your inner child. He or she is always in there. But anyways, let me go get my Lego space set up because it's way too small to be building it in this little desk area. See, it's like, look at all my crochet stuff. And my Charizard, my Cyndaquil, my yoga floor, my sword, my positivity board. I'm gonna get a bigger one and move it up because my chair keeps hitting it and it keeps falling over. And I need to brush my hair slightly. Let me move the guitar out of the way. Yeah, I'll put it kind of in view. Yeah, you know, because I am using it. What a better place than to put it right here. And then the strap came out. Hold on. Oh, you know what's awesome? Look, just for I forgot, like with the tap of my finger, I can pause the music for all of us. See, I could play a little tune for 3. crazy new pick. Well, it's not new. I've had it, but it's the only one I have of it, and I've been wearing it out because I've been using it really, like, especially this little piece. I don't want to wear that out too much, but whatever. It really gives it a solid pick. I haven't tried it on my electric guitar, but hell yeah, that was a nice one, huh? I'm at a weird angle here, but oh, my stool. I have my stump thing here, but yeah, I told you I was having fun practicing again. And I also have my electric guitar over there, and right behind it, you can't really see it, it's hidden. But there's a Slytherin sock on it that's double hidden. You can't even see it, but behind it, that electric guitar there, my Fender, is a little mini amp. So yes, I can definitely rock out with distortion and get a little crunchy, get a little metal with it. And I like that. Actually, learning metalcore riffs helped me learn some finger dexterity. Doing little stuff like, let me use the regular side of the. I like this pick, yo. See, you can start off like this, then it's like, all right, for picking, tick 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 tick, and then you could flip it for strumming, and then this one is kind of like the riblet edge. It makes it like this is a Dunlop. This one has like a. It's weird. It's like a clicky kind of strum. I'm just gonna use the regular end. This is in drop D, so I like drop D. I like standard as well, but drop D kind of, it's fun to play around with. I want to do that faster, but I gotta warm up my arm. Nah. Bicep. What is that? What is that song name? A, so- a song for a found harmonium, or something like that. It's the song that's in Napoleon Dynamite. It's at the end after he does the dance. It's kind of fast. Let me get. Yeah, I gotta give it a few minutes and I'll do it. Just gotta let the hand rest for a few. It's like with my pinky toe. Yo, I'm telling you. So this is like serious. This goes with the fitness. My like entire life, I noticed that even when I was younger, I remember my friend told me, they're like, "Wow, you can really spread your toes." Like, I was at my friend's house and I was in my socks, and I can put my pinky toe out really far, just like my hand, which is totally like not, it doesn't it's not like any farther than naturally possible. It's not like hyperextending, but my friend was like, I can't move it at all, and I was like, oh wow. And then I tried to do it with my left foot, and I noticed that like later on, like recently, but that my right foot, I was able to extend my whole pinky toe as out and curl it by itself without using the ring pinky. But I know to some degree the tendon for the pinky and the ring finger are somewhat like connected. But on my left foot, I was just not able to move it at all. I like lost nerve connection. And I think that's just from being in shoes my entire life and not actually focusing ever really on the flexation of my toes, and never really being too like barefoot or in socks enough to, or in a situation where I'm shoeless to where I'm strengthening my toes and like the strength of my toes, and also standing like on tiptoes, my calves. This has all come into play after doing lots of leg days and calf days at the gym. Um, so then after, I was driving myself crazy because every time I would put my toe out, it would be stuck together like this. But my right foot, it would be free. So I could feel like the connected skin, like touching, just knowing I couldn't, I'm trying so hard. And it would only move like this. And eventually I got it to move just a little bit. And I was like, yo, but whatever. I gave up. I thought about something else. I said, forget about it. This is just how I am. There's subtle differences between everyone's bodies, and that's just the pinky toe. I just don't have function in the left side like I thought I did. So then the next day, randomly, when I'm putting on my shoes, I didn't even try, but like I naturally like was stretching and my whole toes were spread apart, and I'm like, I'm doing it. How the how the fuck? But then I tried to do it again a few more times, and I did it again, and then I tried again, and all of it stuck again. And then every time I tried to do it, it would be stuck again. And I'm like, what the fuck? So then I just figured, I'm like, okay, the muscles in the pinky toe are there. The nerves are kind of there, but it's like a dormant, like I gotta lightly use it. So I would move my pinky toe as lightly as I could 10 times. And then I would do it to the point where I could barely even extend it out, but I would separate it from the ring toe 40 times. I would go 1, 2, 3, and with the sock on, because the sock adds resistance. And then after a few days of doing that, I noticed that I was able to finally extend my pinky toe with force, like I was with the right foot. And I got nervous. I was like, I don't want to overplay this like I usually do, because then it stops working and it goes back to being stuck. But the degree of how far I was able to spread it out and curl it by itself, like with the right foot, well, it doesn't really curl by itself, but spread it apart far and being able to curl it, you know, while being apart from the ring toe. Because all my toes separate when I'm like kind of barefoot and walking, and I feel that being in shoes, our feet are so cramped. That was just a cool story, and I made sure to stand on tiptoes and spread my toes apart and lean, and make sure to really push really hard with that toe. Like, I make sure that toe is activated and pushing, and I put as much weight as I can, and I'm pushing, and I figured that's strengthening the little muscles in my feet that are never really focused on. I'm not saying like I'm trying to have like ripped like foot, like in which show was it where it had a foot and the foot had a six pack, like not that, but I'm talking about just having strong, like grounded mobility with your own feet. You know, so they're not just like uncoordinated flappers at the bottom of your weight distribution sticks that we call legs. Makes me think of what's his name from King of the Hill, Cotton Hill. I'm short enough to pull off Cotton Hill. I should for Halloween. I'll be Cotton Hill, but I'll shave my head. Oh wait. I don't actually know the King of the Hill theme song. I gotta learn it. It's probably not in drop D either. Whatever. And you know what? Like, I'm not even trying to like say or like skill wise. Sure, I know I'm just, you know, dusting off the cobwebs. I played a lot when I was younger, but I could definitely use if I imagine if I put the amount of time that I did when I was younger in the little spurts of 10 minutes, 20 minutes playing here and there. Imagine just putting that together, like playing it for at least half hour a day, focusing on it, getting better at it. Like, because on my next stream, I'm going to play the King of the Hill theme song. I'm going to learn it. I got to look that up and see if, honestly, if it's copyright playing it exactly. But I'll do my research. Because I like to have a positive, it says positive thoughts right here. We're positive over here. Family-friendly streams where we just, you know, talk about, we enjoy life. Make creative spaces in between the responsibilities and the business and the work and the school, whatever it may be for you. That's why I like Twitch. It's a place where a lot of people can come and hang out with other people, and, you know, you can go after your long day and just check out who's online. See who's literally live. That's the thing, though. It's live. See, YouTube's a different thing. It's like videos are already posted. It's old news. See, with Twitch, there's the live aspect, and I know YouTube also has the live aspect, but I really like Twitch because it has that more of like a rogue, your own creative route kind of deal, and the benefit is also you can export to YouTube, so your VODs, when they disappear, you don't feel like your time's wasted. And trust me, you're not gonna have all the memory to hold like freaking terabytes of video footage on your computer. So being able to export it to a YouTube channel, I think it's like it helps me create the YouTube channel that I never created before. And also that's not my main YouTube channel anyways, so that still leaves me open for creative avenues on my my main YouTube channel, because that's just a gaming channel where I post VODs. So, you know, it's another chunk of me online that's going to be there indefinitely for as long as YouTube is up. So uh and I just like using these apps in general. Even if it were to all disappear, I would still have all of this cool stuff that I do now presently, because that's what I feel that life is really about, is the present moment. Like, I know a lot of trust me, there's a lot of people invested so deeply into everything, but you know, even if it were to all be taken away, it would sting. But I feel that we all have our lives to bounce back on. You know, I can't speak for everyone, but I just like to think positively. That's it. But I am gonna do the Lego. I just ended up busting out the guitar. Just having fun. I'm not really playing any songs because, to be honest, I don't remember too many songs. Like, I know that I'm in drop D, so I can play Foo Fighters. That's like the easiest song ever anyway. I really like just playing my own sound anyways. But I do admit that learning your own or learning different songs exposes you to different play styles and different ways of looking at chords and or scales, and you can add those. It's like, you know, learning a new dance move that you add to your repertoire. So the more songs you learn, the more tips and tricks you learn from your own example, from like doing it yourself, that you can add like little extra styles and flair to your own style. That's the fun of learning and playing guitar. And there you can really feel the soul and the time spent, you know what I mean, when you just learn another person's or some, you know, another powerful, it doesn't even have to be, it's not like anyone really owns it, but you know what I mean. Like, in music, yeah, you do own the rights, but you know what I'm saying. You feel the soul of the music, of the certain melody or a certain scale, especially when you play it like, you know, just, you know, it's something simple like with the pick. You know, no way, I like it better there. Or you know what I mean. You go up and down scales. You play around with it, and that's just really the fun of it. I've always been like just kind of like an intuitive learner. I hear a song, I learn it, look up a tab here. My cousin had a bunch of guitars one day. He was like, "Let me show you how to play an easy song," and we learned a few easy songs together. And since I was very young, it was just really easy for me to. He's like, "Look, just that's the song," and I was like, "Oh, all right." Well, no, it was Blink 182, so he taught me. I'm surprised I was able to knock that out and drop D. Well, I just had to go lower on the, you know, I just had to change my positioning. But... Ooh, wait. It's a little out of tune, but... you know how it goes. I'm gonna put this baby away for now. I'm guitared out today. Well, not really, but for the moment. Kind of reminds me of like summer camp vibes. You know what I'm saying? Like every time I bust out the acoustic guitar, it makes me feel like I'm at camp or something, or just camping out like with friends, like or like a holiday event with the family. And you know, there's always the couple family members that bring the guitar and bust it out and play a couple of songs. You know, they could be good, they could be bad. Who knows? They could be in the middle. All right, now let's turn the tunes back on. Christmas. Well, I kind of like this beat, but anyways, it doesn't look like my wire is going to make it all the way over there, so I'm gonna have to change microphones. That's all right. I can do that. Oh my gosh, I dropped a Lego piece, but in the meantime, enjoy Gengar. He's gonna be hanging out, chilling with the vibes with you. He's gonna be holding on to this, is what we're gonna be building today. Let me clean up some of the dog mess and focus on the chill vibes instead. There we go, Gengar. Please hold on to that, buddy. Found the lost Lego piece. Come on, yo. Really? Every time this fucking box, like... Really? Does it have to flip off of the fucking chair every time? Jeez. But anyways, that was from the Lego Orchid, so I'm gonna go put that back on. All right, you can watch me fuss with my things over here. My display. chill vibe session is right there, but here, let me get it more over here. Okay, let me turn on this light. Even though I have light here, it's somewhat dim. Turn this off. Now it's bubbling with this over here. These are my pens. Remember, it was like these bracelets and speaker. There we go. Got this long wire, but it connects to these lights that are in this one. Mason jar. Wait, can it even hear me? I have to check if it's good. It can still hear me. Yo, you can hear me. So you know what? I can just move the microphone. You can actually hear me just fine. I can move the microphone to the other side right here. Phone's literally right there. And I can turn up the gain. So, yeah, but I don't even need to do that because it's perfect as is. If anything, there, it doesn't need to be pushing so hard. But that is a nice little preview. This area here, let me bring it down a little bit. Doesn't need to be up so up there. I just want to get a good view of. You can still see. That'd be cool if I did the little divider too. I could separate it. See the other room from here. There. You know, I should just look at the camera like in front of my face. Perfect. I can just keep the screen right here. And I got chat right here. Chat a little bit wider. No? I like my screen smaller. Look at that. This is my first ever transition into this area, so I have my little dusting stick here to vacuum constantly. Perfect. This way over here. There are all my crochets right here above the screen. And then I have some Yoshis and dragons there. Move them over a little bit. Sweet. Just trying to set up the feng shui nicely. So let me wrap this up. Wait till you see, this has color changing settings that you change by by pressing the button. And I just hook it up to this. I could hook it up to the computer, but this lamp has an outlet, which is so convenient. It's an extension cord lamp. But I am going to use, where's the bread tie? Lost it. I have another one. I'm going to tie it. So the wire isn't so long. Here we go. I always save these just for occasions for wires and such, just like that. And it goes very far. As you can see, I bundled it up there. But now let's plug it in. Oops. And then I'll grab the remote. I don't like using the button to change the colors because when I use the button, it tends to shut itself off a lot. It's pretty fragile. So I'll just use the multicolor change remote that came with it. Holiday. Just blinks. Let's see mode. We got blink. Oh, color change blink. Okay. All right, and then it has, oh, and it has glow change. That's what I like. And I can change the speed. Ooh. Let's make it slower. There. I like the slow setting. There we go. And you can dim it too. For the camera. That's sick that I can dim it with this remote. Doesn't have to be overpowering, you know? And when I'm not using it and wish to change the settings, the remote's right here. Keep it in plastic for as long as I can. No, I won't. I'm gonna keep it out of the plastic. Put it off to the side somewhere, everything nicely. Let me turn off the light and see how that looks. You know what also helps with the ambience of the room is I turn these lights on. Light is bright. There, you know what? You can see. And I can see. Let me check and see how that looks from the other computer. Here I am. You know, but the light isn't enough. Yeah, the regular lights, that helps. They both work. Oh, I love you can see my crochet projects and my glitchy screen, but it kind of adds to the vibe. Oh, hold on, let me, there. Good day. Perfect. Much better. Alrighty. It's a nice chill spot I got set up there for myself. And Stretch it. Oh no, that's just the table. There. Gengar, I'm going to have to ask you for this Lego. Right, bro? Who's up next? Sounds like Christmas to me. Gengar, you can balance. There. Yes, this is my yarn. Crochet project. Put away these things when I'm not using them. Yeah, you know the deal's still shredded. What time is it? Alrighty. Now everything's all set up. Alright, it's a big step. Big step forward. You know what? I could use an extra light over here. I'm gonna go grab my lamp. I got another lamp. That light is bright, so I'll have it pointing. You know what? It makes a difference just being pointing up. Just pointing up, it makes a big difference. There we go. Oh, I gotta vacuum that for sure. Oh, I see. I'll have the spotlight effect. But first I need to vacuum the lenses are a bit dusty. All right, and we're just about ready here, but this stream is about 2 hours long, and since I'm just starting out, I like to keep the streams not so long, so I'm gonna end this here and walk the dogs, and then afterwards I'll be ready to actually do this Lego. I'm gonna set up my light over here to have a nice spotlight kind of effect. Without blinding myself, I'll figure out how to do that. Actually, but either way, I'll figure it out.